Hello everyone and welcome back to Hannah's Happy Home. It's a beautiful January morning here in Arizona and I'm going to spend the day getting the house back to normal after Christmas time and New Year's. Here I'm showing you what the house is looking like before we get started. This video will be a whole house cleaning and I'll also be taking down and packing away all of the Christmas decor. I will also share some cooking and recipes, so stay tuned for that, and I just hope that you enjoy the video and that it can give you a lot of cleaning motivation and inspiration. Let me know down below in the comments what you are working on in your house today. We can work together and hopefully this video can inspire you to get done whatever it is you need to get done today. So let me know down below, when did you take down your Christmas decor, or is your Christmas decor still up? Maybe you want to leave it up until February. It varies every year when I take down my Christmas decor, but it's usually the first or second week of January just because I'm ready for a fresh start at the beginning of the year, and there's always that urge to declutter and get everything looking a little more minimal and clean.
Perfectly. Oh, cute.
Levi was so excited to help me take down the Christmas tree. It was really cute to do this with him. And when I'm taking the ornaments off of the Christmas tree, I usually try to organize them into piles here on the coffee table. So I will bunch different categories together, and then once everything's off of the tree, I'll pack it into my bins. And when you're putting away the Christmas decor, you kind of just want to throw it back in the bins, get it all packed away quickly. But it's good to take your time and get things organized and packed well into these bins, because your future self will thank you when you get out these bins to decorate at the end of the year. And I was also taking this time to kind of go through everything and not put things back into the bins that I didn't want to use anymore, or maybe there was items in the bins that I didn't use this year, and just being sure to sort those out, sort out anything that's broken, and only pack away decor that I actually want to keep using next year. In the moment of trying to get this garland to stay on the mantle back when I was decorating, I had put quite a few staples in the mantle and they proved to be pretty difficult to remove. I ended up breaking a small screwdriver in the process, but I eventually got all of those staples out, and I probably need to do something a little different next year, maybe use command hooks or something like that. Finally got that Christmas tree back in the bag. That's always the hardest part of taking down the Christmas decor, is trying to stuff that tree back in the bag without ripping the zipper. They just never make these Christmas tree bags big enough, but it's back in there. I've got the first Christmas box packed up, and now I need to start filling up the second container. I got one of these containers at Costco, and then the other one I got at Lowe's. They're just the perfect containers for storing Christmas decor, but I'm hoping that all of the Christmas decor will fit in these two containers and I don't have to get a third container. The living room always looks so empty after you take down the Christmas decor and the Christmas tree, and there's always that urge to like redecorate the living room, add a few more things, but I am ready for things to look a little bit emptier and a little more minimal. I'm ready to declutter the entire house and just get it feeling refreshed for the new year. So in last week's video, I announced that I launched a website and also a newsletter. So many of you have signed up for that newsletter, so thank you so much. I will be dropping the first newsletter on February 1st, and I'm going to do a giveaway in today's video. If you go to my website and sign up for my newsletter, you will be entered into a $100 Amazon gift card giveaway. After you take down the Christmas decor in the living room, it's the perfect time to deep clean the living room, especially if you have to rearrange all of the furniture to put it back how it was before you decorated. I basically swapped the living room furniture from one side to the other to make room for the Christmas tree. So while I was moving everything, it was the perfect time to clean under those chairs and couches and wash these windows. So the coffee I'm making is a latte, and this is just going to be a little bit of maple syrup with 2 shots of espresso, and then I'm going to froth some milk to go on top.
Not too much. Too much.
I will link this window cleaner down below, but it's definitely not the most natural cleaner. It does have a very strong smell, but it does a really good job. So I'll usually just use this on the outside of the windows and then something more natural inside. I'm all out of any other type of window cleaner though, so I need to either make a DIY one or purchase a more natural cleaner. So these 2 sliding doors on the right actually are not doors, it is just fixed glass. It was a lot cheaper to go this route instead of having 2 sliding doors, and we knew we would always have couches or chairs in front of the second sliding door, so this has worked out great. And I love having all of this glass in here because we can enjoy so much of the view from the living room. Sometimes it can be hard to know how to decorate after you take down the Christmas decor, and some years I will take a picture of how I had things decorated before I decorate for Christmas. That way I can put everything back the way it was, but sometimes you want to switch things up a little bit, or some years it's nice to leave out some decor that can technically just be winter decor and have that up until springtime. But I didn't really do much redecorating here. I put a few things back, but a lot of items are still packed away in my home decor closet. I was prepping to do my whole house declutter, so I didn't want to put out too much decor yet. I was just trying to get things clean before doing that declutter. Okay, so the living room area is done. I got all of the Christmas decor taken down and put away, and I cleaned, dusted, washed the windows, washed the fireplace, and the lamp that we used to have in this corner is broken, so I need to get a different lamp for over here because it is looking very empty and white on this back wall. The living room looks clean, but behind the living room it is a mess. I still have to get all of this stuff packed away in that large container, and then I've got items that I'm getting rid of over here, the Christmas tree, the other container, random things that I have to put away. So we'll just continue on with the cleaning and slowly get this house back to normal. Stay tuned. Here in a minute, once I get all of the Christmas decor put away, I will start cleaning the kitchen, and then I will share 2 recipes that I was making for a late lunch, and then we'll continue on with the cleaning and organizing throughout the house. I'm also going to convert Levi's crib into a toddler bed, and there's just a lot more to come in this video, so stay tuned, and I hope that you are enjoying today's video. So the robot vacuum is going on in the background, and I am going to start on this kitchen, just clearing off the countertops. I did take down all of the Christmas decor on the shelves and in the coffee bar area. Now I just want to clean this kitchen, scrub the sink, and the floor in this kitchen really needs to be cleaned as well. We'll get to that later today. Probably the last thing that I'll do today is to mop these floors. I'll put a link to all of my favorite cleaning products down below, and that will also include my dish soap and my hand soap. I buy my dish soap in a large jug, that way I don't have to buy it very often, and I really have loved that. It does a great job, so I'll put the link for that down below. So in my crock pot over here, I had my beans cooking all night, and I usually cook a trio of beans, and that is brown beans, kidney beans, and black beans for the chili. And I will put this recipe over on my website, hannahshappyhome.com. And while you're over there, be sure that you sign up for my free monthly newsletter, and the first newsletter is dropping on February 1st. Okay, so I'm going to let that chili simmer for a little while, and I am going to make some cornbread to go with this chili. And I'll put my cornbread recipe on my website as well. It's very simple. It's my mom's cornbread recipe that she has made for years and years. It's delicious, and we love to cook it in an iron skillet. As soon as I pull that cornbread out of the oven, I will slather it with butter right away. And cornbread is the perfect side dish for chili, or you can have tortillas on the side with this chili, and we love to top that chili with shredded cheese and sour cream. I've also put some sliced avocados on top of my chili. Just definitely one of our favorite wintertime recipes is a good hearty chili with some warm cornbread. And my boys love to have cornbread just as a treat. They'll put it in a bowl and top it with milk and honey. So if you've never tried that, maybe you want to give that a try as well. But both of those recipes will be over on my website. Now that we are done with lunch, I am starting on Levi's room. That way he can go down for a nap here in a couple of minutes once I finish up converting his crib and getting his room cleaned and organized. His room had gotten a little bit crazy over Christmas time. I hadn't done much cleaning in here. His laundry had been stacking up on top of his dresser. So it was just time to give this room a good cleaning, and also time to convert his crib to a toddler bed. Sadly, I should have done this a long time ago, but he wasn't crawling out of his crib, so there was no reason to convert it, and he still hadn't figured out how to crawl out of his crib. But I just wanted him to be able to get out of his bed when he woke up in the morning. And probably here in another year, I am just going to have to put a twin bed in here or something for him because he's almost outgrowing this bed as well. That's the sound. Okay, so Levi's down for his nap, and I'm just working my way through the house room by room, getting the rest of the house clean. And if you watch my other whole house cleaning videos, you know that when I'm cleaning the whole house, I always like to work room by room and have one room completely finished before moving on to the next room. That just gives me motivation. And sometimes I will vacuum each room as I go, or I'll wait until the very end and then vacuum the entire house. I usually like to wait to mop until the very end of the day, preferably right after the kids go to bed. So that will be the last thing that we'll do today. I got the dining room clean, my office cleaned, and now I'm working on our bedroom and bathroom, and then I'll do the hall bathroom. And Levi actually didn't end up falling asleep, so you'll see him join me here again. He's at the age where he only takes a nap maybe 3 times a week, but I'll still put him down for a little bit of quiet time just in case he will take a nap that day. I do not help the boys clean their room every day. They clean their own room every single day and make their beds when they wake up in the morning. But about one day a month, I will help them clean their room one of the days. That way I can get things reorganized. They can help me get things reorganized. So now that their room is clean, the laundry room is clean, and then there's also a little bathroom beside that laundry room, but I didn't do any cleaning in there today. I had just done some cleaning in there a few days ago, so I just didn't bother with that. I didn't have time today. So I am finishing off the day by cleaning these floors. I did a little bit more vacuuming around the kitchen, just being sure that the floor was clean before I started mopping. And I've been mopping with Castile soap. I've seen this at Safeway, on Amazon, or check TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Lately they've been having several bottles on clearance, but I will just put some of that in the bottom of my mop bucket, add a splash of white vinegar, and then fill the bucket the rest of the way with hot water. That's a great natural way to clean your floors, and it always does an awesome job cleaning these floors. These are laminate floors. That is where I'll close off today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this whole house cleaning video, as I did some cleaning throughout the house, packed away the Christmas decor, and did some organizing and recipes. Hopefully it just gave you a lot of cleaning motivation and inspiration today. Thank you each so much for watching, and I will see you next week on Tuesday with a new video. Bye!